Hello and welcome to the Sports Centre YouTube channel. We're back here today. We're talking about the title race, in particular Manchester City versus Arsenal. So just a quick recap over this weekend. Liverpool went to the Vitality on Saturday away against Bournemouth. Tricky game to be fair, but came away with 3 points. Mo Salah does what Mo Salah does and he gets a brace to send Liverpool 9 points clear. Basically sending a message to Arsenal: over to you. Let's see what you've got. So on paper, tricky game this for Arsenal. Manchester City regaining a little bit of form. I think they were unbeaten in their last 6 or 7 league games. I think it is. So on paper, like I say, tricky game for Arsenal. And listen, straight away, they was given a gift, a late Christmas present, an early birthday present. John Stones plays a really stupid ball across his own box to Akanji. Akanji gets his foot in all wrong. Therefore, Kai Havertz nicks the ball, gets in, squares it to Odegaard. 1-0 Arsenal within the first couple of minutes. And it could have been worse. I think Ortega plays a tricky pass out. I can't remember. It might have been to Kovacic. The Arsenal nicked the ball. Falls to Havertz. He should be sticking that in the back of net and making it 2-0. But what I didn't like, or what I was surprised about, should I say, is Arsenal's tactics after going up. So Arsenal went 1-0 up, and they just sat back with 10 men behind the ball, and City were there for the taking. They were fragile. You had the foot on the neck, and you needed to apply that pressure and go for the jugular. And Arsenal sat back trying to play counter-attacking football, which was very bizarre to me. City played themselves into the game. They had a couple of chances towards the back end of the half. They had the Gvardiol header, which Raya pulled off a great save for, tipped it up, and it landed on the bar. And also the one as well, which I think went a little bit under the radar, to be honest. The near post shot from Savinho. He gets a shot away, it deflects off an Arsenal defender, and he gets down low to his right hand side, to his near post, and gets a strong hand to it. Really good save. That couple of good saves that meant that Arsenal kept the lead intact, should I say, and got into the break 1-0 up. Second half, City came out, continued basically playing as they did. Arsenal sat back. City carried on playing their way into the game, got the equaliser eventually, and that woke. That was probably the worst thing that City could have done, to be fair, because that woke Arsenal up, and there from in. There was only one winner. Arsenal went from strength to strength. They got the goals, albeit, again, another City mistake. Foden playing an absolute suicide ball. I won't say directly across his box, but he tries to play a ball. I can't remember who it was. I think it was to Savinho. And Thomas Partey just nicked him. Thank you very much. Takes a shot from outside the box. Yeah, fair enough. Big deflection on it. Arsenal get the lead back within 36 seconds or something like that. And then, as I say, just went from strength to strength after that. And I've got to question the goalkeeping as well, because he gave the ball away in the first half, which led to the Havertz chance. And then the Lewis Skelly goal, which, albeit it was a good goal, don't get me wrong, top player, he's going to be a great player, I reckon. But it wasn't as though he kind of bent the ball Thierry Henry style from outside the post in at the far post. The ball kind of stayed true. And Ortega got a decent hand. It was a decent height for him. He got a decent hand to it. Albeit I know that Lewis Skelly was maybe 12, 15 yards out. But I thought he should have done better with that. He had his hand there. He got a hand to the ball. And I thought he just should have got a stronger hand to that. But look, Arsenal regain the points deficit to Liverpool back down to 6. Do I think that the title race is over? Absolutely not. I'm not that naive. I think that if Liverpool go to Goodison Park a week on Tuesday and win there, and therefore extend their lead to 9 points, I'll be quietly confident to say that Liverpool maybe have one hand on the title. I just can't see where both teams are going to drop points from now till the end of the season, if I'm honest. I think the Champions League will play a big part in it. The longer the teams stay in the Champions League till the latter stages, excuse me, the more fatigued, the more games that both teams are going to play. So the Champions League could come into it. The League Cup will be wrapped up in the next month or so, so I can't see that being a problem for both teams. And I think to Arsenal's detriment, the only way that they're potentially going to claw a chunk of points back is on head-to-heads. And unfortunately for them, I think it's the third to last game of the season that Arsenal play Liverpool. And I think it's at Anfield. If I'm right, correct me in the comments below if it's at the Emirates. But I'm pretty sure it's at Anfield and it's the third to last game of the season. And I dare say Liverpool may have the title wrapped up by then, because I just don't see from now until then where they're going to drop points. Liverpool's tricky games are potentially City away. I think we've got Chelsea to play as well. Chelsea have kind of gone off a little bit. You know, they're not the team there was towards the beginning of the season. Man City just are a bit of a mess at the moment. Their midfield just reminds me of what Liverpool's were season before last, where basically all the legs of all the midfielders had just gone. It was like they was running in treacle, every single one of them, and they're just too easy to play through now, Man City. And that's what Liverpool were like a couple of seasons before, when they had Fabinho still playing there. And that's what I see with City. They're just a bit of an aging team. I think they might even struggle to get in the Champions League, if I'm honest. So I just can't see on the fixtures where both Arsenal and Liverpool are going to drop points. But who knows? It's football. It's a mad game. Anything can happen. Couple of injuries to key players, and who knows? The title race could be blown wide open. But I think if Liverpool get the 3 points with a game in hand at Goodison Park a week on Tuesday, I dare say that they're halfway there and they've got one hand on the title. But let me know in the comments below, what do you think? Is the title race still on? Have Liverpool potentially got it wrapped up? Let us know in the comments below. Give me a thumbs up if you like the video, and don't forget to subscribe to the channel. I'll catch you later.